Okay, I want to certainly go through A with you, and certainly I know these are difficult problems. I want to talk about the what these functions are, though. So x equals 1 minus t. Now, looking at this, if t is a real number, x is also going to be a real number. What's going to be between minus infinity and infinity? So the x will be between minus infinity and infinity. All right, let's look at the y. What's the y going to be? T squared minus 9. We're looking at that. What do I know about y? Well, again, t is a real number. Any real number, by the way. The y is going to be starting at minimally minus 9 and going off to infinity. Now, sometimes it's enough to identify what the graph looks like. For example, over here, if I were looking at a graph, I'd be looking at a graph that ranges, that is the y values, from minus 9 to infinity, and it's covering all the axes. Right. Another thing you might want to do in looking at graphs is see if you can eliminate the parameter, and then you'll be able to identify it. A lot of times the limiting parameter is not helpful, though, but let's try it. All right. What do you do over here? I would say take this equation here and solve it for t. Let me do that. What are you going to get? T equals 1 minus x. What are you going to do? Plug it into the y equation. What's y going to be equal to? Well, it's over here. It equals t squared. What's t? It's 1 minus x, quantity squared, minus 9. Let's go through that. What do you get there? Y equals, well, I could write this as x minus 1 squared. It's really the same thing, minus 9. I immediately recognize this thing as a parabola. Immediately. I don't think I did a good job of writing that down, by the way. Let me erase this over here. I immediately recognize a parabola. With the vertex at 1 comma minus 9, and it opens upward. Vertex. And again, if you're provided a multiple choice exam, graphs to look at, I'd certainly be looking for a parabola to vertex there. All right. Thank you.